Okay, people, another class. This. Go ahead and sign in. You see that? Preparing meeting. Why is it that when every time something starts, I have to go pee? Has it started?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I am Maricel De Leon from Office of Business Development.
Recording in progress.
Palm Beach County. Last week, we had a session about using metrics and key performance indicators. We had a great time. I've read your survey, and some of the takeaway was tracking business progress using KPIs. Using different AI tools shown by Professor Hernandez, understanding and using the right KPIs to support business goals, and of course, for construction, I think it was a real treat when Tim from Kaufman talked about if you're going to start KPI for profitability, then begin it with gross profit margin, cost variance, and of course, project overhead. I thought all of those are great insights for you to apply in your own business. And as you notice, the structure of our session is always to start with building foundational knowledge about the topic. And then the second session is more providing you with concrete example in the construction industry. But of course, you can always use those concepts and ideas in your own business, whether you are providing goods and services. So today, before we move on to our exciting session, because we have three amazing presenters for today, I'd like to call Stephanie for some reminders.
Good afternoon and welcome, everybody. So excited that you're here. Just a reminder, we are looking for you to complete that attendance link that's in the chat. So just go ahead and click that link. Make sure that we do get your attendance so that we can continue to help you work toward earning your certificate of completion and your badges if you're interested in doing that. Also, we currently have up on our website all of our recordings for our session. So I just want to show you really fast how you're going to be able to access those. Can you all see our district webpage at this time?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'll put the link in the chat as well as in our follow-up email. But what I want you to see is that if you come to our small business vendor supplier website, you'll see some buttons over here, kind of in the middle of the page. If you go to that training button, you're going to see the Small Business University section, and we currently have the first 5 sessions located here. So if you can't find your follow-up email, you can certainly come right over here to our webpage to access those videos at your convenience. Feel free to share the information with friends and colleagues if they're interested in watching those videos in case they weren't able to join us. We also have coming up soon our Small Business University closing ceremony, and that's going to be on July 10th. I will share with you the link to register for that tomorrow when you get your follow-up email, and we hope that you will join us. It's a fun evening. There's a lot to go on during that time, learning about opportunities, as well as a chance to network with everyone. So I'm going to turn it back over to Maricel and enjoy your evening with us.
Thank you, Stephanie. And since we already learned about, data, what important data you should be tracking for your business, today's session is about boosting operational efficiency. And if you think about operational efficiency, our big question for today would be, what are the tools and strategies that you are using to improve your operation? So think about that as we listen and learn from our presenters for today. And with that, I would like to introduce the first 2 speakers who will be talking about the first section. The first one is
What's going on?